Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Deontay.
Yo, Amanda.
And welcome back to the family channel, man. Today we got another mukbang, man. And today, we got some Chinese food.
I got a little bit of lo mein, crab rangoon, asparagus, some rice.
And what I got?
Sesame chicken.
She picked out both of ours. I got, what, like chicken shish kebab?
Yeah.
Some rice, is this sesame chicken maybe?
Yeah. We got beef and broccoli.
Yeah.
He got asparagus with rice, a little bit of lo mein, potatoes and bacon.
Yes, Lord.
Mm.
Whatever it is, it sure is good. And it's only $6.
So, one of our subscribers asked us, told us, give us an idea, why don't we talk about temptations of marriage or in marriage and
what you should accept and not accept in a spouse.
In a partner. I'm not sure what, I think it's Drika or Draka. I don't want to, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but I'm not really good at names. Sorry. I just want to show you.
That's good.
Just a mix of everything.
You should not accept someone who don't have goals.
That's true.
Who don't have, you know, you should accept somebody who has goals, who has things set in place, their outline and stuff. You have to get with someone who, you know, who has a plan that you can say, okay, you know, I see myself with this person building something. You have to end up with somebody that you can build with.
They may not have it together when you meet them, but y'all can help each other.
And it's all about the mind. That mind just gotta be right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's true.
So definitely don't accept someone who may be, you know what I'm saying, 28, 29, 30 years old, still living with mama and don't have any plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you still live with mama at those ages and you're just in certain circumstances, that's understandable. But don't get with anybody who's lazy.
Especially if a man was just home, just doing stuff, like not working and stuff, and just living off a woman and vice versa. It don't look right.
Yeah, how many people do you know, right, that sticks with somebody all because of their looks? Oh, he's handsome. Oh man, she's pretty, she's beautiful. And then, but they ain't got nothing going for them, so they lazy as they wanna be. They don't wanna work, they ain't got no plans, they ain't got no daggone, no dreams, they don't have no visions about what they wanna do in life. They just here, just lazy. Don't do that, y'all. Get with somebody who got their mind right.
Don't deal with somebody who shows form of abuse. And abuse is many different factors, whether it's emotional, physical, mentally, whatever. It puts you down, it make you look down upon yourself all the time, not motivated, and so much more.
Don't get with nobody that talk to you crazy. Character means everything.
I feel like nobody should waste their time on somebody who's not trying to get serious. Most people just want a relationship or some type of friendship, whether it's open, between y'all two and amongst other people, or just y'all two. I feel like it's somebody out there for everybody. And the goal is to, you know, marriage, kids, family, blah, blah, blah. But if you're sitting there with somebody who's just not trying to take it to the next level and just, I mean, I feel like you're wasting your time. Because honestly, what he isn't doing, somebody else gonna do, and vice versa. What
I was taught growing up, the goal of dating somebody should always be to eventually marry them one day. That should be your goal. And if that person does not have that goal, waste of time. But it's not that you're saying once you get with them, oh, I'm going to marry that person, we're trying to rush. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when you date a person, the goal should be to eventually marry that person and to be able to visualize yourself possibly with that person for the rest of your days. Obvious, you have to get with someone who's faithful, and we're gonna say this, friends, be careful of the friends, because
y'all, friends is a big, y'all may not think it's not, Friends is a big factor when it comes to marriage. We learned that the hard way.
It'll make or break it, I'm telling you.
Yeah. We went from having this many friends to literally one each. We got one each. He got one best friend and I got one best friend. That's all we got. And we went from having this many people that we associated with to literally one friend.
I'm gonna tell you. If you got some friends before you get serious with someone, of course, don't cut them off. You know what I'm saying? You got loyalty to your friends, but respect, right? That's if they respect what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, if you got some friends that you knew before you got with this person, but they're not on the same level as you, and you try to spend time and get to learn this person, but they want to hit the strip club, you gotta decide here. You know what I'm saying? And even when you tell them, hey, I can't do this. And
they downplaying what you want to do.
And they try to joke about it, or they try to play you, or they not taking it serious.
I'm gonna tell you, eventually, somebody who's doing something wrong, you eventually gonna want to do it. It's gonna rub off on you. Mm-hmm. You eventually want to do it because that's who you hanging around.
Birds of a feather, flock together. That's a fact.
Eventually who you hang around, yep. You have to be careful who you bring around your house, especially friends-wise, because then people start looking at the wife, and then people start looking at the husband. That's how it always is. People,
man, they got hidden agendas.
Yeah.
It could be people that you think would not have a hidden agenda. Got hidden agendas. People.
It does. And then like knowing, this is the big part, knowing that you're married and they still have a hidden agenda. Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10 they're gonna make it known, just not right away, but they're gonna make it known. It's gonna be noticeable. And then that's where it leads us to.
And real quick, the thing about the friends, for people who's already married, my advice to you is, it's not really much room for new friends. Associates, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have associates. We got people that are cool, that might have our phone numbers. We might text sometimes.
Y'all, literally, my phone stay dry 24/7.
Mine too.
My phone is dry. Don't nobody text me. Don't. And he can tell you, I'm very antisocial.
Yeah.
I barely talk to people. Not out of disrespect, but it's just because I've experienced too much. I don't want no beef with you. You don't want no beef with me. That's it. Like, I'm just going to go my separate way. You're going to go your separate way, and that's it. But I do talk to people, just like a high and by type thing. But I do have a lot of associates because it's people that I have to work with and stuff like that.
Yeah, associates is fine. But, like, friends, people that you start hanging with, that you start rubbing elbows with all the time, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out, you know what I mean? Letting them up in your crib, around your wife all the time, around your husband all the time, around your soon-to-be husband or wife. I'm telling you, no new friends. When you get serious in a relationship, don't get a whole bunch of new friends. Mm-hmm. Now, genuinely, God might send you a good friend that's actually a genuine friend. And you'll be able to tell, you know what I'm saying? Because there are people, really good people. But try to get people on your level, though.
I was going to say,
scale,
you want people who are doing the same thing as you.
Like, if you're married, you may want to get a friend that's married. That's my advice. They got to be careful with that, too, because we observe people really well. I can say that. And she does especially. We observe people really well. I can look at you, and you can talk to me, say, hey, how you doing? I can look at you, and it's not stereotyping, but we both can really look at you. And by a 5-minute conversation, we can say, this is the type of person that this is.
Yeah, but me especially, when we going out somewhere and there's always people around, I'm observing you. I'm watching you from head to toe. And then when I get around my husband, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, no, it's a no-go. Because I'm gonna watch how you move, I'm gonna watch how you talk. That's just me. That is me. And I'm never fooling with you again. Don't deal with unfaithfulness.
No.
Don't deal with unfaithfulness. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. So the same person that you end up marrying, he or she may cheat. I'm not saying that it's honest, like it's okay. And some people do make mistakes or whatever. But when you have, I feel like you should learn from it. So everybody makes mistakes. You have to be the judge whether you want to stay, work it out, never do it again, you have to be the judge of that.
Yeah, everybody.
You have to be the judge of that. If somebody be like, oh, he cheated, leave him. Yeah, you're gonna want to. You very angry, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of women, a lot of men do stay. But you cannot stay with somebody who keep on doing it, and it become a continuous pattern, because obviously it goes to where they know you're gonna keep forgiving, so they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, everybody's situation
different. It's different, exactly. That's why I say you gotta be the judge of that.
I guess we'll go into I'm gonna say this last thing about the accepting part. Don't accept someone either family. Don't accept someone either who is so much of a mama's boy, or there's so much of, with family that they don't respect you. Because if the goal is to eventually be fiancés and get married, like my wife here, she's my #1 priority. She's my life. So I can't be I love my family. You know what I'm saying? I love my family. But at the same time, now this is my family. I married her. So, right. So she has to go first. So don't ever get with someone who disrespects you to please family members. Because when you get something like that, you have constant drama. When it comes to family, meet the family, greet the family, love the family, get along. It's important for the family to get along with your spouse's family, because that's your spouse's family.
Also too, if your family don't get along, or the spouse don't get along with the family, there's nothing wrong with that. It don't mean that y'all don't belong together.
This is the thing. I'm not really tight with her family, she's not really tight with mine. But the whole thing is, there's respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, that's what you want. Because even if, the family, you might not be real cool with them, you know what I'm saying?
Like when we in each other's presence, it's like a high and by or respect.
Or just respect, or just speak and
that's
cool.
Literally all it is. It's just high and by, and then we all in the same room, we all chilling, we good, but it's no disrespect.
Hey man, own family members a lot of time
who will do you dirty.
Be careful, you know what I'm saying?
Who will do you dirty.
Especially now everybody feel like the same. So, we have some real stuff, you know what I'm saying? So be careful, and just make sure you get with a person that will put you first, and
it be your own blood though.
Yeah, and put your word as a priority over anybody else, and over family.
Well, I was gonna say, we were speaking on unfaithfulness, which is the main thing.
Because we're going into the temptation part.
Yeah, unfaithfulness that leads to the temptations of marriage.